Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 12 most important qualities of a real man. These are the qualities that define a man as a man, and they're not just important for attracting women, but for living a successful and fulfilling life. So without further ado, let's get started. In today's world, it's not easy to be a man. The media and society constantly criticize traditional male traits, and more men are becoming effeminate. Today, I will list 12 qualities that every man should strive for. If you don't have these qualities, you have two choices. Ignore this video and leave this channel, or develop these qualities in yourself. Of course, there are many other qualities that make a man, but these 12 are a good place to start. 1. Decision making. A real man doesn't wait for others to make decisions for him. He takes charge and makes decisions quickly and confidently. For example, if your girlfriend asks you if you want to go out tonight, a real man wouldn't say something like, "I don't know, honey. What do you want to do?" "I don't know, baby. What do you want to do?" I don't know. What have you got in mind?" A real man would take charge and say something like, "Yes, let's go out and get some drinks and then walk on the beach." "No, I'm not in the mood to go out tonight. Let's talk about it tomorrow." The difference is clear. The first example shows a man who is indecisive and weak. The second example shows a man who is confident and decisive. 2. Self-reliance. A real man is self-reliant. He can take care of himself and his family. He doesn't need to rely on others for help. He is financially independent and can fix things around the house. He is also emotionally independent and doesn't need to constantly seek validation from others. Here are some tips for developing your self-reliance skills. Learn how to do things for yourself. Don't be afraid to learn new skills. The more you can do for yourself, the less you'll need to rely on others. Be financially independent. This means having a job and being able to manage your money. It also means being able to save for the future. Be emotionally independent. This means not needing constant validation from others. It means being comfortable with who you are and not needing others to make you feel good about yourself. 3. Strength. A real man is strong. He's not just physically strong, but also mentally and emotionally strong. He can handle whatever life throws his way. He doesn't let challenges defeat him. He faces them head on and overcomes them. Here are some tips for developing your strength. Get regular exercise. Exercise is not only good for your physical health, but it's also good for your mental and emotional health. It helps to reduce stress, improve your mood, and boost your self-confidence. Eat a healthy diet. Eating a healthy diet gives you the energy you need to be strong both physically and mentally. Get enough sleep. Sleep is essential for both physical and mental health. When you're well rested, you're better able to handle stress and challenges. Learn to manage stress. Stress can be a major obstacle to strength. Learn how to manage stress in a healthy way, such as through exercise, relaxation techniques, or talking to a therapist. 4. Courage. A real man is courageous. He's not afraid to stand up for what he believes in, even if it means going against the crowd. He's not afraid to take risks, even if they fail. He knows that failure is a part of life, and that it's only through failure that we learn and grow. Here are some tips for developing your courage. Face your fears. The best way to overcome fear is to face it head on. The more you face your fears, the less power they will have over you. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure is a part of life. Everyone fails at some point. The important thing is to learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. Believe in yourself. The most important thing is to believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you can do anything. 5. A real man is a leader. A real man is a leader. He is not afraid to take responsibility and make decisions. He is not afraid to stand up for what he believes in, even if it means going against the crowd. He is not afraid to take risks and step outside his comfort zone. He is not afraid to fail. A real man is not a follower. He doesn't just sit back and let others tell him what to do. He is not content to let others take the lead, dissatisfied with being average. He wants to be the best he can be. 6. Men are at the peak of their physical strength and health. I can't stress enough the importance of this fact in today's world, where most young individuals, especially women, turn into couch potatoes in front of the television and computer. A man is always in his strongest state within the limits of his age and physical capabilities. Among men of the same age group and physical condition, a man is always one of the strongest. You cannot become a real man by spending 4 hours a day idling in front of a computer. A man doesn't become overweight. A man engages in sports and pays attention to what he eats and drinks. 7. Men constantly nourish their minds. A man shows the same interest in feeding his mind as he does in his body. He constantly follows new information and finds activities that will stimulate his mind. 8. Men listen before speaking. Many people only talk about themselves and things that concern them. They gossip. A man, however, doesn't open his mouth if he has nothing good to say. Instead of constantly talking and revealing his own thoughts, a man thinks before speaking and allows the other person to take the lead in the conversation. An added benefit of this trait is its effect on women. Most men, especially when meeting a woman, tend to talk excessively to ease the tension or to cope with the stress of silence. In fact, a majority of men are quite successful at cooling off a woman's interest in just 5 minutes. Even if they manage to barely pass this stage, they lose all their chances by revealing their entire lives to the woman within the next 15 minutes, thus completely destroying the mystery that is essential for a woman in the beginning. The antidote to this is to let the woman do most of the talking, for example. Let her do at least 70 of the conversation. 9. A real man is not a control freak. Men who are not real men often mistake dominance for being a control freak. The most common invisible form of this is excessive jealousy. A man being a control freak is not a sign of being a real man. It is a sign of being an insecure loser, even if it doesn't appear that way on the surface. 10. A real man doesn't seek to impress. You see these men everywhere. You might be one of them as well. They only talk about themselves. They brag about their achievements and possessions. Most of the time, they are not the ones speaking, but their lack of self-confidence. They are seeking approval and attention. They have a need to feel important. A real man doesn't try to impress others by flaunting his achievements and possessions. The aspects that leave a positive impression of a man on others are his character and the positive impact he leaves on other people's lives. 11. A real man is responsible. Losers tend to blame others for their own mistakes and failures. These individuals avoid taking responsibility for the things going wrong in their lives. For most of them, problems arise from bad luck and the idea that things will come and go as they please. The government should do something about it. In reality, the majority of things going wrong are your own fault. A real man knows and accepts this, and he does everything in his power to change it. 12. A real man doesn't seek approval. Real men make decisions based on what they want, not what others want. A man doesn't do something for the sake of approval and attention from others, and he doesn't apologize for the things he wants. He prioritizes his own desires and doesn't spend his goals, ambitions, and dreams on making others happy. He knows that those who truly care about him will understand him. So there you have it, the 12 most important qualities of a real man. If you can develop these qualities in yourself, you'll be well on your way to living a successful and fulfilling life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.